Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. I am Sammy, and for today's video, we are going to be making an awesome keto low carb recipe. This one was highly recommended. Every single time I would make a post asking what recipe I would like to see next, highly requested, it would always be keto spaghetti. But I wanted to put a little twist on it and make it even better. So today we are making some keto million dollar baked spaghetti. It is baked, it's full of cheeses, it has great flavor. We're gonna do a mix of sausage and ground beef, you guys, and it's very simple and you could feed your whole family. We're going to make it using a keto noodle replacement that I absolutely love, that I have always used along my weight loss journey. So if you would like to see the recipe, stay tuned and let's get straight into this video. All right, the first thing we gotta do, you guys, is go ahead and cook down our sausage and our ground beef, and then we'll move on to the noodles and the cheese mixture. So I'm gonna go ahead, take my pan, I'm gonna put it to a medium-high heat. We're gonna let this heat through, and then we're gonna add in 1 pound of ground beef, and then I have 1 pound of mild Italian sausage. You can go in with whatever kind you like. They do have spicy if you like a little kick to it. It's up to you. All right, once that's heated through, we're gonna go ahead and add everything in. And I think ground beef and sausage is like the perfect mix, but if you don't like sausage, you can definitely just go in with ground beef or just sausage. It's up to you. We're gonna go ahead and smash this down and cook it through a little bit. I like to cook it through halfway first, and then I'll go ahead and season it. By the way, this tool is amazing, you guys. I absolutely love it. It's linked in my Amazon storefront down in the description below if y'all are interested. But I use this to break apart meat, and it works so well. I love it. Make sure you break it apart well, but once it's halfway cooked through, we're gonna go ahead and season. Now you can season with whatever seasonings you like. These are just the ones that I'm gonna go in with. Main seasoning I always go in with is garlic powder. We're gonna add in some garlic powder. A little onion powder. Does anybody else's onion powder always clump up? It drives me insane. One of my main seasonings that I usually go in with is Italian seasoning. This is optional. We're gonna go ahead and add in a little crushed red chili flakes. And then just some salt and pepper to taste. And then go ahead and continue cooking your ground beef and sausage until it's all the way cooked through. Once your meat is cooked through, I like to lower my heat to a like medium-ish low because we're gonna add in the red sauce and it tends to pop everywhere. So now you're gonna go in with 1 jar of a no sugar added red sauce of your choice. I personally love this brand because it's very affordable and it's super good. It has great flavor, but you can go in with any no sugar added sauce that you like. I know tons of people like to use Rayo sauce, but me personally, I love the taste of Rayo sauce, but it's so expensive, but it's up to you. We're gonna go ahead and add in the whole jar, and I got the Italian herb flavor because I love that it's so chunky. Usually I add in a little water to the jar and then I'll kind of just swish it around to get the rest, and then it helps the sauce mix well. We're gonna go ahead and give this a little good mix, and we're gonna let this simmer for about 5 to 8 minutes. Just to let all those flavors come together. If you need to add in a little salt, a little bit more salt, you can go ahead and do so, or whatever seasoning. All right, you guys, once it has been simmering for about 5 to 8 minutes, we're gonna go ahead and turn off our heat and move on to the next step. Now we're gonna go ahead and get a bowl because we're gonna mix up a couple cheeses. First cheese I'm gonna go in with is ricotta cheese. I absolutely love ricotta cheese. If you don't like it, at least try it once. I promise you it's so good. We're gonna go ahead and add in 8 ounces of ricotta cheese, and I will list all the ingredients and the measurements in the description below for y'all. To my ricotta cheese, I'm gonna go ahead and add in 1 egg. This just helps the ricotta cheese stick together and not like spread apart or fall apart. Go ahead and give that a good mix until it's well combined. Next cheese is going to be 4 ounces of softened cream cheese. Next cheese, I'm going in with half a cup of shredded parmesan, as well as half a cup of sour cream. We're gonna season with the same seasonings, a little Italian seasoning, some garlic powder, salt and pepper, some onion powder, and just a tad bit more red chili flakes. And you're gonna go ahead and combine everything together until your cream cheese is broken apart. You do want to make sure the cream cheese is softened just so it's easier to mix and you don't get clumps. When you're done, it should look something like this, and we're gonna go ahead and set this to the side. Now, last step before we start layering our spaghetti into our baking dish, you're gonna take these shirataki noodles. These are keto approved, low carb approved. There's many different brands that you can give a try, but just make sure they're shirataki. They say keto, paleo friendly. They do have fettuccine style, spaghetti style, like I said, in so many different brands. I got these from Kroger. These are 4 net carbs per serving. They range in net carbs just depending on the brand as well. I usually get 2 packages because you don't get a lot in the packages. It's only 7 ounces. So if you are making it for your family, you might want to grab about 2 or 3. It just depends on how many people you're making it for. But these have always been one of my go-to noodle replacements on my keto journey. But you do want to go ahead and give these a good rinse. They do come in a liquid form. So make sure you drain it, give them a good rinse, and then we'll move on to the next step. All right, y'all, it's time to start layering our baked spaghetti. So I have my baking dish right here. First, we're gonna go ahead and lay down some of the sauce at the bottom and give it a good spread. Next, you're gonna add some of those spaghetti shirataki noodles. Now, these are thinner, of course, than like a regular noodle, so they're not gonna be as thick, but you're gonna be layering, so just do it in sections. Next, we're gonna take our ricotta mixture that we mixed up earlier and put it right on top. And just give it a good spread. It's gonna make it so creamy, so cheesy, so delicious, you guys. On top of that, I'm gonna go ahead and add in a little mozzarella cheese and then just save some for the top as well. And then you're just gonna go ahead and repeat the process until you're done with all your noodles. Now for my last layer, I just kind of make sure there's some meat mixture on top, and then I top it off with some more mozzarella cheese. Then last thing I do is just top it off with a little bit more Italian seasoning because it adds some color on top, but this is optional. Now we're gonna go ahead and preheat our oven to 375 degrees. Once your oven is preheated to 375, we're gonna go ahead and pop in our casserole dish, and we're gonna bake this for about 35 to 40 minutes. All right, you guys, after 40 minutes of my spaghetti baking in the oven at 375, it is done. Now we're gonna go ahead and let it cool off, of course, before we cut into it. But look at that, you guys. It smells absolutely delicious in my house. It looks amazing. I cannot wait to dig in. All right, we're gonna go ahead and cut into our baked spaghetti. Keto, low carb approved, you guys. I cannot wait to dig in. We're gonna go ahead and give this a try. Look at that. The crust of cheese on top, you guys. Oh, it's so good. It smells amazing. Ooh, look at that. You definitely got to cut these noodles, okay? So definitely cut into them. They're really good noodles. They do have a slight little texture to them. They're not going to be just like a regular noodle, okay? It's going to get a little messy. All right, got my serving. It smells so good. So good. One of my favorite foods, you guys, is spaghetti. I am a Italian food lover. I love me some lasagna. I love me some spaghetti. This was y'all's recommendation. Every time I would ask what recipes do y'all want to see, a lot of y'all would always say keto spaghetti. I do have older videos on this. It was only one, I believe, but it was made with zucchini noodles. So if you don't want or you can't get your hands on keto noodles that are shiitake, you could definitely replace this with zucchini or zucchini slices to make lasagna. I have old videos for y'all if y'all want to go back and watch those. There is different ways that you can make it, but this is probably one of the best ways to make it if you do want like a noodle replacement. It just satisfies that noodle replacement. Feels like you're eating real spaghetti, and it's so good. All right, let's dig in. Oh, you guys, y'all have to add in the ricotta. The flavor of the ricotta mixed with the cream cheese, sour cream, mozzarella, all the seasonings, the sausage is just so good. So good. I absolutely love baked spaghetti, probably more than like regular spaghetti, just because it's so creamy, so cheesy, so good, guilt-free, you guys. If y'all happen to make this, come back to this video, comment down below how y'all enjoyed it. I could literally just stand here and eat it up. It's so good. Remember, you can even make it your own. So if you want to add a little veggies, like some chopped bell peppers, some mushrooms, you can definitely do that as well. But I really hope y'all enjoyed this keto baked spaghetti. And if you did enjoy this video, I would appreciate it if you hit that thumbs up button, share with all your family and friends. And don't forget, comment down below what recipe y'all would like to see next. And I'll see you on the next one.